We're doing some Sim Sunday racing, ladies and gentlemen. So we're sticking with the Porsche Cup. We've been having a tough time getting the promotion. We only have one more day. Today's our last day of racing, so we don't have a whole lot of time left. And they changed the course yet again. So it looks like now it's going to be Spa, which is a pretty fun track. We haven't done many races here, if any, ever, but we've done some practice laps here before. So fingers crossed we can go ahead and do pretty well. I'm only worried about safety here today, so we are going to focus on that. I'm not even probably going to qualify because I want to be in the very back. I just want to stay away from everybody, get through the races, and have a nice, safe race. And you've heard that from me before. This isn't the first time I've said this, but hopefully today is the day that we actually can do it, because it's been rough. It's been a little rough lately. So we'll see. Let's get the comments up here on the phone so we can look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, where's the live? Sometimes it takes a little bit for that to pop up on my end. It looks like today's going to be one of those days. Why is this not happening here? Come on. Show me the live. Come on. All right, let's do this. Maybe I'll do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. We got it. We got it, boys. Welcome, Nick. Welcome, Gavin. Good to see you in the chat. Better than yesterday. Safety got out of the chat. Well, luckily, I didn't let them do anything official. So that's Candace's sister's boyfriend who was the one recording. He wasn't on the sim. That's his brother. So, yeah, they were talking all this smack thinking that iRacing is something they can just get on and be a good driver. Like, dude, I know how to drive fast. No, you really don't. And that's the beauty of this sim. It'll humble the most loud person. And it didn't go how we thought it would at all. Now, our other buddy that was there, Andrew, we let him get on for a little bit during the stream, but we let him get on afterwards, and he actually did he did pretty good. He didn't do any races, but he did decent. But welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure you had a blast watching that last night. It's on private, so you could only see that live, so just take that for what you want. Remember that. All right, let's get this up in here. Let me get this up. Come on. Let me get this up. Give me a second, boys. All right, we got that one rolling. All right, hold. All right. All right, boys. So let's see how practice goes. Let's get the headphones on. Like I said, today's goal is to get through these races without any incidents, nice and safe. And fingers crossed we can do it. Fingers crossed. We've had some tough races lately, so we'll see what happens. Firkin, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you again. I was wondering when I was going to see you next. It's been a little bit. You want to do some iRacing today? What are you thinking? I probably have about an hour and a half or so today that I can stream, maybe 2 hours if we push it. But Candace is downstairs making us some nice pot roast. So we're going to have a beautiful dinner, pot roast, mashed potatoes. It's one of my favorite meals. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get this unmuted. Bada bing, bada boom. We should be ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Who do we got out there? We got Nick out there. We got Gavin. We got Firkin. Again, Firkin, it's good to see you again, man. It's been a little bit since we saw you here in the chat. I'm going to go open a window. It's already a little bit toasty in this place. So let me do that quick. All right, boys. We are ready to rock and roll. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you guys remember whenever my audio was like my sound in my headphones? What's happening right now, boys? What is happening? We got to fix this. We got to fix this, boys. Firkin, I have to go to the hospital early, so I sleep early every day. And you're on a completely different time zone, so it makes total sense. It makes total sense to me that we got to get these headphones to pair here. So we got that up. I think it was paired to my iPhone. Come on. Wi-Fi settings. Then we go to Bluetooth. Bada bing, bada boom. Power beats. Bada bing. Wait, shoot. These are my power beats. Why am I connecting to that? I made a huge mistake. Turn Bluetooth off, turn it back on. You gotta love the tech side of this thing, man. It is so frustrating sometimes. There's so many different buttons I have to do to make this work the way I need it to. All right, AirPod Pros, connect. Let's see, come on, connect. Let's get it rolling. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's see. Okay. We did it. Okay, so it did pair to the phone. That's why. I was like, why am I hearing myself? I don't have any settings in OBS that should be doing that. So we got our headphones going. Unfortunately, practice is now over. So I did one lap right before I did the stream just to see if I should even do this race with safety points or not. And we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see how this goes. We're going to, fingers crossed, get through this. I have to go to the hospital early, sleep early every day. And I'm online iRacing like 6 hours, but I'm still rookie on Formula. I hate this class. Do you think you're going to get the promotion in time? Do you at least have the safety points? I'm not going to lie. Formula V is the key, Firkin. Go to Formula V. I think it's one of the most fun series, to be honest with you. I really have a good time with it. So try out the Formula V. Just stay at the back of the pack. Literally just SR farm. That's what we're doing today. We're not even worrying about where we end up in the pack. All we're focused on is let's get through this thing. So this is qualifying. I'm probably not going to qualify, but I am going to go ahead and try to at least get an extra practice lap in. We'll see if it helps or not. Like I said, I know this track from other cars. I just don't know the power delivery with this one. Right here's an area that I go off track a lot. They happen to be in practice, and that would be one incident point, so we don't want that to happen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, boys. Break a little early. Like I said, if I was to go through this track, I should be able to do it pretty safely. Like I said, nice and slow. It should be fine. The main thing I would be worried about is going off track. And if we get a couple off tracks, that's not the end of the world. The door just opened and it kind of freaked me out. Did that door open on stream? Because that was bizarre. I didn't like that. We're going to go shut that door. We'll read those comments in a second, Firkin. I don't know why it's not shutting. We're going to put that there. All right. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. I mean, there's a ghost in this place. All right, let's look at the comments here. We're not even going to worry too much about this qualifying. Let me get this microphone where we want it. Bada bing, bada boom. That's good enough. Oh. Okay, hopefully that's not messed up. All right, let's take a look here. Not available right now, Formula V. Oh, that's devastating. Formula V is one of my favorites to do, Firkin. So what are you trying to do with the Formula cars then? What racing are you doing? Nick is asking, yo, Matt, I got a new brake for my bike and I set it up today. It's much better than my other one. How did it go? How was the install? Was that fun? If you want, I can send it to you on Send it to me on Instagram, buddy. Let's take a look at it. I saw you added me. I added you back there, bud. All right. Firkin says, I need at least a 3.0 SR for the new season and only available ranked races Formula 1600 on Formula. I didn't like Formula 1600 as much as Formula V. I didn't like those cars for whatever reason. So it's kind of a bummer. It's really not on there right now. Adveen, welcome back to the chat, Adveen. It's good to see you in the comments again. Long-time viewer, first time commenter last time, and now here he is again. So it's good to see you. I think it's a he. Is it he, she? Who can say? Doesn't matter. All right, so let's go back to the pits. Let's try this one more time. Like I said, I'm not worried about actually qualifying here. My main goal is let's try to feel out the track a little bit more when it doesn't have any incident repercussions. This will be a 15-minute race. For Firkin, I'm kind of surprised you're having a hard time with that. I actually was able to get out of the Formula pretty easily with Formula V. And in the D class, I was able to get where we needed to be pretty quickly as well. Sports cars, I've definitely had the most learning curve with the sports car series. But even that's going pretty well. Oh, that spoke too soon. Off track. That's good. That's good. This is, like I said, qualifying, so it's not the end of the world. Right now we're just trying to learn a little bit about this track. And then hopefully during the race we're able to get through this no incidents. So I'm just going to coast through nice and slow during the race. I don't know why I left my first gear there. But the Porsches are a lot of fun to drive. I still don't know how to drive them fast yet, but that'll come with time. Fudge, 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 fudge. During practice, I was able to take that turn going so fast, but I also went off track a couple of times. So there is a way to take that going really fast in fourth gear. I cannot figure it out apparently right now though, so I might have to be overly cautious on that one. This one hasn't been too bad. Nor is this one up here. Go nice and quick here. This one I kind of like let off a little bit, and then I can get back on it. Normally that turn is really hard in like the Indy cars. It's not nearly as hard in these Porsches. So like I said, we're just trying to get a couple practice laps in right now during qualifying. I think it took me like 2 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that to get around the track. So it's a pretty long lap. It's a 15-minute race. That was close to spinning out. Same there. No off track, that's good. Woo, baby. We're not going to actually finish that lap. Oh, actually, that might have worked out perfectly to where we weren't going to anyways. But I didn't want to finish lap. I actually want to be in the back of the pack. I might even miss the start intentionally because I really just am here for the SR. So I just want to stay out of problems. I'm trying to get through this quickly as possible. Let's see what our I rating is right now. Let's look at the chat quick before we head out too much. All right, so Nick sending me that on Instagram. Adveen, welcome again. It was much faster than my other one. Just screwed it, and it was done. That's good. At least it went smoothly. What's your racing today? Today we're racing the Porsche Cup again. So we're back in the Porsche Cup. In order to get a higher safety score, we need a more aggressive track. So we're going to do the Porsches again. We've had some really bad luck in the Porsches, but even if you get like 6 incident points, it's still more than I'll get in a Mazda race. And we had a terrible luck in the Mazda races the other day. So we're just going to stick to the Porsches. We're going to stick to the Porsches, hopefully get through this without any incidents, and we'll see what happens. Gavin's asking, Matt, how am I doing? Gavin, I've been great. I had an awesome Sunday. Me and Candace made a big breakfast. We actually didn't wake up for church. I don't know if you were on the stream last night, but I did not sleep too great. I had a little bit too many. So we woke up. We had a wonderful breakfast. We had church at home. And then I went and helped my dad move some stuff for a couple hours, hung out with him. And I came home, and now I can hang out with you guys. So here we are on the stream, all getting together. So that's my day so far. Candace is downstairs right now making some pot roast, and I cannot wait to eat it. I love Candace's pot roast and mashed potatoes. It is chef's kiss. All right, straight cut gears screaming. Dude, how awesome does that sound? All right, you can turn the game sound down a bit. Your voice aren't very clear. Ooh, good call. Thank you, Firkin. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's turn it down a little bit then. I think this is the one for... All right, how's that? Let's see. I'll go back and watch it. Come on, talk, Matt. Talk. Oh, I just barely hit that. All right, well, hopefully that fixed it. I don't have enough time to actually... Listen, I'm just going to sit here for a second. We're just going to hang out. We're going to miss this start slightly. Because I'm just trying to keep it safe, boys. Look at that massive wreck right off the bat. Insanity. I really don't understand it. What is the point of trying to win on this first lap? Bruh. No way. We made contact and got 4 points right there. Bro, right off the bat, boys. Didn't even make it turn 1 before we got 4 points. The car was just dead stopped. That was crazy. All right. Off to a great start, boys. We just need to get 14 more minutes, no incidents. That has been one of the most annoying things about the Porsche Cup has been that. Just massive wrecks, and then you tap a car like that. I can't believe that even counted. We'll have to watch the replay of that. We're just trying to keep it incident-free. I should have started in the pits. That's honestly my fault. I even thought about that. Another car off track. My force feedback needs to go up a little bit. All right. All right, boys. Let's see how this goes. That was close. I thought I was about to go off track. There's just been wreck after wreck after wreck. I can't believe we hit that car in the beginning. That's so frustrating. But maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe we'll keep it extra clean now because of that. We're not going to think too much about it. We're just going to get through it. Oh my God, dude, this is insanity. So there's a caution out. Okay, no, not anymore. Not sure what that car was doing. So a crazy first lap there, boys. We got through it, though. We just have to do it a few more times. Oh, my gosh. I almost went off track there. But we kept it out. So how's everyone else's Saturday going so far? How's your day been? No way. That's an off track right there. I fucking hate this track. just going to let anyone that wants to pass. I really don't care about that. I just need this SR. So we already have 5 incident points, which is really not cool.
I'm actually enjoying the track. I'm just seeing all the people dive by every 2 seconds and losing control and hitting.
Exactly. That is frustrating. I totally agree with that.
I hate this track.
But that's why I'm just going to let people pass. I don't care.
And I had someone just unsafe join the track and almost took me out.
It's all yours. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Like I said, we're only racing right now for the safety rating, and it has not gone according to plan so far. But you know what? A few of these races, and we should be able to get a license promotion, hopefully, theoretically. We'll see. It could also go way downhill really fast. It'll probably be 3 races that we need to do before tomorrow. Go ahead. Go after it. Go after it. I want you to have 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 it. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. We're just trying to keep it clean, boys. That's all we're going for here. I don't care where we end up. One of these days we will start racing these aggressively. It's just not today. It is blowing my mind how many people have spun out here. It is easy to do, but it's not that easy. I mean, these Porsches have some really solid stability. But then again, I'm also driving pretty slow, so what do I know? I guess they're going all out. Because I'm definitely leaving a ton of speed on the table. It's just, I want safety points here. We're trying to get a promotion. In order to do that, we need a 3.0 SR before tomorrow. Alright, so right now I think we're 18th place, which is mainly because everyone is wrecking. We're just trying to keep it safe. We got 7 minutes. Oh, bro. No. For some reason that didn't count as off track. I have no clue why, but I didn't get an incident point there. No clue why. That should have been an incident point. I didn't get one. Bro, would you pass me and not try to hit me? That is the frustrating part about being in the back of the pack. It's not like you're racing with the best drivers there are. And iRacing is taking a massive hit doing all these races just trying for safety points. that's okay. It's a learning experience. All right. I think we're 20th right now, which is totally fine. Like I said, as long as we don't get any more incident points, that's all I care about, bro. That was very close to being an off track. Trying to find a way to let this guy pass without having an incident. No dive bombing. No whammy. Bro, that was sketchy. All yours, buddy. Bro. It's crazy race so far. It's so stressful. We're 19th, I think, now. A lot of people disconnecting. I'm assuming there was some kind of wreck. Bro. I've almost gone off track the past 2 laps there. We got 4 minutes and 23 seconds. So I would imagine that's maybe 2 laps. It might be 3 though. I don't know how far you're allowed to cut in. Like that guy went really wide there. I don't know if that counts as off track or not. So we'll have to test that out in practice next time. Because some of these guys are taking really, really wide turns. Oh, wow. Really close to spinning out there. Bro. That guy just darted out. We were very close to getting taken out there. Come on. Two minutes and 40 seconds left in the race. I'm almost thinking there's going to be 2 laps more. I kind of hope it's only 1 though. My guess is it's going to be a 2 to go. I don't know why I basically stopped there, but I did. All right. So we will have 2 more laps. So we just need to get through these. Oh my God, dude, I did it again. I'm taking that turn really bad, so we need to figure that out before the next race. Currently 16th, so there was a ton of wrecks in this race. I think we started 25th or something like that.
Nice job, Rito. Nice job. Nice job, fucking Rito.
All right, someone's clearly upset ahead. Like I said, we're just trying to keep it clean. I don't really care where I end up. It is kind of funny that if you can just keep a clean race, you have a pretty good chance of getting a top 15. I literally let every single car pass me, and I still am 16th. There's a solid chance we'll get a top 15 even with this terrible race we've had. No way. All right, that's devastating. That's another off track. So we have 2 off track so far this race, and then that first lap incident, which was really not cool. But hopefully that's the last of them. All right, that was a car in 20th place. So that's not a position we gained. I think we're learning a little bit, though. I mean, it's still pretty sloppy racing so far on my end. But I think I'm learning a little bit. I mean, I've only turned 1 lap right before this race, so it's not terrible. I know I'm leaving a ton of speed in certain areas. It's just I don't want to risk off tracks. Meanwhile, I'm still having off tracks. But if we can do another race and only get 2 points, I'd be pretty pleased with that. Unfortunately, we hit a wrecked car, turnaround car, almost every single Porsche Cup race so far. So we've been kind of cursed in that regard. But we are on the white flag, so it's the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. We're currently 15th. Let's see if we can get a top 15. Bro, I almost did it again. I think it's because I'm just not taking that wide enough in the entry. But I know I'm doing a lot of things wrong. But you know what? We're at least going to get through this race without a crazy amount of points, theoretically. As long as we can keep this where we have it. The car behind's 5 seconds behind, so we got plenty of time. I'm not too worried about him catching up. And we're going to do another one after this because we need the SR. Oh, wow. That was pretty loose there, I'm not going to lie. Car behind's 5.1 seconds, so we're still fine on that regard. These cars are a ton of fun to drive. Like I said, I still don't know how to drive them that fast yet, but I don't know how to drive any of the sports cars fast yet. But we're going to get there. We're going to figure it out. All right, we got our last 2 turns here. The car behind, we actually started losing there 5.6 seconds behind. So we are good there. And the race is over. We got a top 15. Look at that. We got 15. Bada bang, bada boom. All right, boys, let's get out of here. We're going to hop in another one, unfortunately. But we have to do what we have to do. I think we're at a 2.7 or something. So we got quite a ways to go before we can actually get this promotion. So we'll have to see how this ends up. I don't know why my door is not locking over there, but it's really annoying me. All right, let's see. Oh my God, dude, we're 2.55. Oh, that's not going to happen. We're not getting a promotion. There's no way I'm doing that many races. No way in hell. So tomorrow we'll get a C-Class license in Oval and in Formula. I was hoping for the sports car, but our Mazda races yesterday apparently destroyed our score. I thought it was a 2.7, but it says 2.55, so that's not what you want to see. There's another race here. Oh, wow, it already started. So there's not even another race for 26 minutes. So we're definitely not going to make it. That's a little unfortunate. Should I do a Mazda race? I don't think it's worth it. We had terrible luck with those yesterday. All right, let's take a look at the chat here. Yee! Nico's going crazy in the chat. I saw you online on iRacing last night, but you weren't live streaming. You were racing in the Mazda Cup. I watched you live. I messaged you in the chat, but you didn't see it. When? We did do a live yesterday. And we did do Mazda yesterday, but we were live at the time. So that's weird. We were live in that, Firkin. I don't know why that happened. Masad, welcome, brother. It's good to see you in the chat. This is kind of both. I don't have a clutch or anything, so it's just manually shifting up here, but I'm not using a clutch or anything for this. So it's auto clutch, and we just do up and down shifting. 313 subs on the channel. Check that out, boys. Like I said, we're trying to hit 500 here soon. We just did 250. We have a 250 giveaway on Wednesday. So make sure you join the stream on Wednesday night because you have your chance to win these sick racing gloves. Check these out. These are very nice. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, baby. So yeah, you got a chance to win these bad boys Wednesday night. Be there, be square. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. Alex Warren, welcome to chat, buddy. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day so far. Asher, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Aviation, we've never seen you in the chat, so it's good to see you. Hey, what's up? The best alternative to iRacing. I got my first wheel yesterday. Dude, congratulations. That is awesome. My favorite's iRacing, but there's a lot of guys that like Formula One. They just came out with a new NASCAR game. I don't know how people are liking that so far. I think Assetto Corsa and Formula One could be really cool games for you to get to try out. Aviation, I like the Assetto Corsa. Yep, Nick is right there with me. He says Assetto. I think Assetto is probably the next best thing to iRacing. And you don't have to buy every single thing like you do in iRacing, so that's pretty sick. Buy the 40 clutch paddles or the $77 clutch pedal. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry to tell you, but if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do nice stuff. I'm not going to have these nice Ace-Tech pedals and then get something cheap next to it. I'd probably do just an Ace-Tech clutch, if I'm being honest with you. I already have the other ones. If you can see it down there. I don't know if you can actually. Here, look. Wait for it. Oh, see how it has lights down there? So like when you hit the gas, it lights up. When you hit the brake, it lights up. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm probably going to stick with the Ace-Tech line. And the shifter, I already know what shifter I want, but the shifter I want is $1,000. So we're going to hold off on that for now, and eventually we'll get it. Mr. P. Oi! Welcome, brother. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for making a comment. Good to see you, buddy. Asher Nation, I'm good. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Let me know what you think with the sim there, Aviation. I want to know what your thoughts are. Congratulations on the new steering wheel. All right, Aviation. All right, I'll check those out. Like I said, Assetto, I think, is definitely, there's probably the most buzz on those. I have Assetto right here. I just never use it. So I have Assetto and I have F1. I don't, honestly, I'm just an iRacing guy now. So that's what we've been racing a lot of. You getting the Moza AB shifter? No, I'm not getting the Moza. Let me see if I can find what it's called. Because I honestly can't remember. It's a weird name. Let's see. It's called the BHD shifter. It's a H2SQ. It is freaking awesome. And it's $1,100. Now, they did have it on Black Friday sale for like $800 at one point. But that's what the shifter looks like. So if I'm going to get one, it's full aluminum. It's badass. And that's what I want. That's just how it goes, boys. But I'm not spending $1,200 on a shifter right now when I'm having a blast with what I got. I honestly built this whole rig for IndyCar. And in real IndyCar, they don't even have that. So I don't really mind if I don't have it. It's a ton of fun. But I'm not spending any more money. I'm thinking about doing triples at some point. We'll see. I don't know. be honest, I love the rig the way I have it now. I don't really need anything, so it's a lot of fun. I added the 77 La Prima clutch pedal. What do you think of the La Prima? That's the Ace Attack. Ric Flair, what do you think of that one, buddy? Because these are the Ace Attack Forte wheels, I believe, or these Invicta. I don't remember. Okay, these are called the Invicta. So I have the Invicta pedals. I'd probably just do the same. They have an Invicta clutch pedal. I would probably just get that. But then I need to buy a shifter. And if I do that, it's like, okay, beast, I'm not spending that kind of money right this second. It's just not happening. No one wants the BDF shifter when the new haptic version's coming. See, even better reason to hold off. I'm not in any rush. My uncle, he has the BHD shifter. And dude, it just feels insane. If you've never shifted on it, it feels so dope. So that's what I'm probably going to want. That's from a British brand, ain't it? I thought it was German. I thought Ace Attack was like German. They at least have some kind of European accent. But it's sick, dude. I love the Ace Attack line. I love all of them. Billy's in the chat. Pookie! It's Billy Bob. So Billy is Thomas's brother. So Thomas is in the chat quite a bit. And now Billy has joined us. He was supposed to come over this weekend and see me, but he decided to go to his farm and not see me. He abandoned me. He's kind of a traitor if you think about it. But that's okay. We still love him. Ethan, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you in the chat. I don't know if I've ever seen Ethan Hines in the chat. Ethan Hines. There's been an Ethan in the chat. Are you the same Ethan that I'm thinking of? Question. Billy's driving right now. So he's driving while I'm driving. Isn't that cute? Check that out. He's heading home from his farm. It did look very nice. And honestly, I was kind of jealous because you had that nice snowfall. So I know Thomas was out there filming some cool content. I want to have my bachelor party at your farm. So don't forget about that. That has to happen here soon. We should plan a day for that because that would be a ton of fun. I want to go up there, do what we did with Tommy's, and do the same thing. Should I drive off a cliff? It's awfully snowy out. You should think about it, Billy. If you're going to be a trader friend and not see your boy, then maybe. You know, me and Billy used to hang out every Thursday. Then now he's got a girlfriend and he forgot about his friends. He's one of those guys. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, chat? I was here yesterday. I thought so, Ethan. I knew your name was like familiar, but like I couldn't remember if it said Heinz or not. I'm a PA guy, so we got Heinz ketchup out this way. I'll remember now. Laughing my ass off. LOL. I love how Billy's texting and driving all at the same time. It's incredible. I just finished a race. That was hell. I lost SR again. No, Firkin. Let's take a look at what you're racing there, Firkin. Let's take a look at the Formula Series. Oh, you're right. There's only Formula 1600, and you could do the Formula Fun. Oh, dude, we're doing this. Bro, what? There's an IndyCar Formula Fun. Do that one. Dude, it's an IMS. You have a great chance of making it through that. Summit Point Raceway. Oh, dude, this is actually kind of a fun track. I actually enjoy Summit Point, but I could definitely see where wrecks are happening around these turns and stuff like that, especially right here. So that makes sense. I think we're going to hop in an it's unranked. Never mind. What am I talking about? You can only do Summit Point right now. That kind of sucks, Firkin. I'm not going to lie to you. That's kind of a bummer. But I am going to hop in this IndyCar race at IMS because that sounds like a lot of fun. Mr. P. So does anyone know Reiner Racing? I don't know if I do. We'll have to look at that. Oh, yeah. Billy's family is actually 1/7. Well, they own about 1/7 of a Heinz ketchup. So they're really, really rich. Look up the Spiker family. Guaranteed. Guarantee it. You actually don't have to look it up. Just take my word for it. Billy's family owns Heinz. You can believe me. Trust me. Trust me. Dude, but how was the farm? The farm looked sick. I'm not going to lie. It looked very vibey. I haven't been there in a very long time. Again, Billy's one of those guys that forgets about his friends whenever he's one of those guys that gets rich and then just says, I don't want to hang out with any of you anymore. So once his family took over Heinz, he said, forget this guy. He's just one of those toxic guys. Gavin, I've been doing really good. How about you, buddy? Hope you're having a good Sunday so far. Ethan Hines, the name of this game is iRacing. So this is a driver sim game. There's all different cars that you can do. You have to get different licenses. So right now we're on the hunt to get a better I rating so we can get the better licenses. Let's see how our safety score went. Oh my God, bro. We did all that work for 0.06. So that's really toxic. At this rate, it would take us an eternity. So we're not going to get the season promotion tomorrow. It's just not going to happen. Unless we have time as soon as we get home. So tomorrow we might do an early stream. We might do a stream at like 4:30 tomorrow. That might be the move. Because maybe it doesn't end until like 8 p.m. or something. I don't know. If we got 2 good races with no incidents, like not even a single point, we might have a chance. Billy Spiker, it was lovely. I helped Tommy shoot part of his new video. That's awesome. Dude, it looked like he sent me a couple of videos while he was out there, and it looked like it was just so vibey at the farm. It looked awesome. I was really wishing I was there with my friends. Mr. P, so what you're saying is that a billionaire is in the chat? Pretty much. I mean, it's his dad that owns it all. But theoretically, if something were to happen to his dad, like we slashed his tires and he went off a cliff or something, or cut his brake line, theoretically, he could be a billionaire. Ethan Hines. Okay, thanks. I'm currently playing Gran Turismo. That's a solid game. A lot of good things are said about Gran Turismo. One of these days, I'd like to actually try Assetto. It's just hard whenever I do iRacing. I'd also like to do F1 24 or 25, I guess now. But we'll see what happens. Gavin, last night it was snowing at my house. It was snowing here last night too. We had some people over last night, and then I went to walk them out. I was like, holy cow, it's a winter wonderland. Which Gran Turismo? Yeah, that's a good question. Which one are you playing? Let's go out there and turn some test laps in the Indy cars. Let's just give it a go, boys. Let's give it a go. If you haven't already, hit the like on the stream. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs. Our stream on Wednesday, we will be doing a giveaway for those racing gloves, and they're nice. They are a very high quality racing glove. I think they're like $80 or something like that. So don't forget to be in the stream on Wednesday at 7. I'll remind you probably on Monday, because we will do a stream on Monday. I don't know about Tuesday. It might be a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday streaming week. And I think I'm going to try to stream on Saturdays and Sundays, at the very least on Saturdays every week. Bro, this feels great. This feels great already. I love Indy cars at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I don't know if there's a better racing to me. I'm not very good at this track yet, but it is so much fun. Every turn is so different. Like, I'm going flat out right now. We're going 215, 216 miles an hour. That seems a little slow. 217. I don't know what that's all about. We're going to try something here. Let's go back into the pits. We're going to put it in the qualifying trim, see what kind of speed we can get. Right up there is where I sit and watch the Indy 500. It's so freaking cool. I'll be at the Indy 500 this week, or this year, so if anyone's there, let me know, and maybe we can link up. All right. I'm just having fun over here now. All right, Billy Spiker, sorry, I'm using voice to talk, risking my life. It's worth it, Billy. It's worth it for the chat. And Billy, if you haven't already hit the like button, double tap the screen while you're at it. Don't forget to give it a like, okay? Lotus2, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Mr. P, okay. Hi, Lotus. Hi, Lotus. How's it going? Adriano, welcome back, brother. Oh, you did send me it. Let's check it out. Adriano, I remember you before. Let's quit this quick. We're going to leave right now so I don't forget. You're going to be watching it live. So if anyone else has iRacing, don't forget to add us. We are doing a lot of hosted races lately. We've been doing a lot of races with Noah, which has been so much fun. Oh, look at that. We got 3 requests. Check that out, boys. We got 3 requests from the chat. So we got Adriano right here. Let's go ahead and add my boy. Accept. Let's add Brady. Accept. And Mario. Accept. Check that out, boys. We got 11 friends in iRacing now. Christian and Firkin are both online. Firkin, do you want to do a race, or are you sticking with your ranked stuff? I totally understand if you're trying to stick with your ranked races, but if you're not, let's hop on a race together, buddy. Do this IMS race. Adriano, let's get on a race, brother. Let's do it. If you want to do one right now, hop on. Let's do this IndyCar race. What's up, Gavin? Never got your name, by the way. My name is Matt. It's Matt Borman. If you're looking for me on iRacing, it's Matthew Borman. And if you're looking at Instagram, it's just More Bore. You can do the same thing as what it is on YouTube, all that fun stuff. But yeah, my name is Matt. My last name's Borman, so More Bore is just more of bore. You know what I'm saying? It's just more of whatever I'm doing is kind of what I was thinking when I made that page handle. So we do a lot of iRacing streams, but we also, I would like to try to post longer form stuff next year. I love camera gear. So like I have a lot of camera gear. I want to start making and editing more videos, maybe posting more photos, all that fun stuff. I'm trying to tap into that creative brain I got up here. You know what I'm saying? I should get a sim. I think you should too, Gavin. I think it's about time. At the very least, start with a G29 Logitech. I think you can get those for like $250 for a setup. And then you just buy like an F1 game or Assetto Corsa. And then boom, for $300, you got a really good time on your hands. I think it's worth it. I have to race for SI till Monday for D license and Formula. I totally get it. Firkin, where are you at with your iRating? Let's take a look at Firkin's iRacing. We'll pull up the app right now. Let's see where he's at right now. Firkin. Why is it not pulling you up? Okay. Calm down, beast. Oh, maybe I don't have you added on. That's weird. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to look it up right now, Firkin. It doesn't matter. What's your SR score right now, Firkin? How much further do you have to go? I gotta go. Ethan Hines, no problem, buddy. It's good to see you in the chat again. Thanks for joining the stream. It's always a pleasure. Until next time, we'll catch you later. All right, Mr. P, can you do me a favor, Sir Mr. Matt? or Matt, whatever you like. I kind of like Mr. Matt. I think that sounds fun. Oh, Firkin, you're one away, baby. Let's go. Worth it for sure. I totally agree, Adriano. There's a lot of people that'll join the stream and they're like, oh my God, like it's so expensive, yada, yada, yada. Well, yeah, if you build a rig or something like what you're looking at on my stream right now, yeah, that's expensive, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, I probably would have been just as happy with just a desk chair and a freaking game and mount it to a desk. The problem is I have a little bit of fun money, so I built a nice sim, okay? Sue me. But Firkin, you're almost there, brother. What's the force feedback strength you're running out of the Invicta? This thing runs 27 newton meters is the max. I probably have it set to 11, I think is roughly where I'm at. Anything higher, I think is too much. And some cars, like it really does need adjusting, but we're running about 11 right now. So not even close to what this thing is capable of, but honestly, if you do like a dirt road, like a dirt oval, dude, your shoulders are gonna be on fire by the end of a race, especially if it's like a 40+ lap race. It's crazy. I have a G29. It's funny already. What do you mean it's funny already? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you connect your AirPods to your monitor, bro? What do you mean, William? Because right now the AirPods are actually, so I have a sim computer and then I have a streaming computer over here. I have the sim computer feeding through an Elgato to the, wait, that's like sim computer streaming over to the streaming computer. I have 6 newton meter and it's enough so much. Yeah, honestly, the problem is I tried my uncle's. He spent a bunch of money on this really nice one. He had the Invicta base, so I said, I don't care what I get. I want that base. And it's awesome, dude. Like, it's so awesome. It makes it so much fun, I'm not gonna lie. But in order to have a base like this, you do need kind of an A-frame aluminum rig. It's a little bit aggressive. You don't need an expensive setup to have fun. No, you definitely don't. I totally agree with that. You really don't. I would probably say 12 is where I would want it to be. Some of these, dude, you can get some really nice direct drives though. It's just, when you compare it to this, it's just so much more. Like, it's set to 11 right now, but I had a 12 newton meter Fanatec before, and that thing maxed out, didn't even feel close to what this feels like at 11. There's just so much information that it gives you in this compared to those. So we got a bunch of cars out here now. So what time is it? We got about 6 minutes until the race starts. So maybe we'll go turn some laps. What do we think, boys? I always wanted to drive an old Lamborghini Countach from 1985 with a 25. Dude, that would probably be sick. Ric Flair. That would probably be sick, dude. I wonder if they have a Countach in this. I don't think they do. And that's kind of a bummer, because that would be awesome, dude. I would love to. It's because it is crazy. Like, if you go from an Indy car to a Formula 1 car to a Formula V car to a Porsche 911, all those cars feel completely different in the steering, how they, and it's all based off of this base. It's crazy how different they all feel. So it's really, really cool. But I think we should go turn some laps. What do you think, boys? Caden, what's going on, brother? Yo, you're here from the Scouts. Well, thank you for joining us, man. Tell the Scouts out there, hello, what's good? I need some Girl Scout cookies. If you know any Girl Scouts, I need some Thin Mints on my life. Or actually, you know what? What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? I said Thin Mints because that was one of my favorite when I was a kid. I think my favorite now is the Samoa. Those are bussing. Yeah, a Mura would be sick too. What are you driving those in? I'm curious. Need a better cockpit though? Oh, do you need a better one? Is that what you're saying, Noah? Also, welcome to the chat, brother. Good to see you here. Why don't you hop in this race? We're doing a rookie unranked IndyCar at the Indy 500. We won't have to pay for this one. So FNI Racers is Noah, and Noah we've done a bunch of races with on iRacing. We met in the chat. Now we're homers for life. So if you have iRacing, add us. Also, Noah, there was a couple. Adriano added me. I think he might have added you too. Adriano, did you add Noah Gill last time? If you didn't, you should. We should all get in a race together sometime. All right, boys. All right, boys. Cool if we could catch up to some cars. They're 4 seconds ahead. I don't think I'm going to catch that, so let's slow it down a little bit. Screw. I love the sound of these Indy cars. I cannot wait for Indy races next year. I think we're going to go, I'm debating going to St. Petersburg in Florida. That's the first race on the schedule, I believe. How did they not catch up to me after that? Let's try this again. It's not as fun. It's fun doing some practice with some other cars. That way you can kind of make sure you're... That way you're making sure you're... Alright, Beast. Oh, whoa.
What happened there?
Here's what we're going to do. We actually have to change the settings here. I need to adjust it to where I can adjust the voice chat. Because sometimes it's annoying to listen to the voice chat when you're doing these races. So let's go to this. Look left. How does that not assign? Look right. Bada bing, bada boom. Look up. Look down. All right, let's go to the sounds, keybinds, bada bing, bada boom. Spotter louder. Push to talk. Voice chat louder. Voice chat. Why didn't that work then? Mute driver. Mute driver. Where is master volume? Bop. Bop. Okay, so that was already programmed. For some reason, that didn't work when I did it in the chat, though. Weird. Not sure what that's all about. Hello, Boar. This is your new head engineer. Is everything is well right now? Bro, welcome to the chat, Cybot. I don't think you've ever been in the chat, so pretty sick first comment, if I'm being totally honest with you. Thank you for being my head engineer. I will be needing you here momentarily. The race should be starting in 3 minutes, okay? So stick around a while. We're going to need your help. Let's take a look back at the other comments here. I have some work I got to get done. Would hop on, though. No problem, Noah. No problem, brother. All right. The door opened. I know it opened again. I don't know why. For some reason, as time has gone on, we've been in this house for a year now, the doors just slowly have like an issue shutting the whole way, and you have to adjust the thing. And once you do it once, it's fixed forever. But this door never had an issue. Today was the first day. I think it's the cold. Something about the cold. It's not working. I don't know. The door opened again. I think it might be a ghost too. The house might be haunted, and I might need to leave. I don't know. It could happen. Michael C. Hall. Well, don't forget to add me too. Did I already add you, Michael? I don't know. But if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on the stream. We know all the positivity we can get. Send some good vibes our way. It's Christmas, for crying out loud, okay? Christmas is coming. The geese are getting fat. Please give the stream a like, or you are whack. All right, need a better cockpit though. So are you thinking about getting a new cockpit there, Noah? William Cassidy, let's see what you got, brother. See what you got. Hit a few laps. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you, man. Thanks for making a comment. I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat either, William. Have you been here before? I don't think you have. We had a lot of new faces though recently, so I could have missed it. Is this Windows 10 fuss actually true? I don't know. I don't even know what version of Windows I have on this PC, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not a PC guy. I got a lot of MacBooks, but this is I have to have a PC for the iRacing. For whatever reason, they make it to where you can't do it on a Mac. So we're using a PC. It's just a standard, like, I don't even know what it's called. I think it's Windows 11 is what's on here though. No, you need popcorn. I could use some popcorn. I'm really hungry. But Candace is making dinner, and theoretically, it should be ready soon. Adriano, we will, bro, for sure. Just in time for some family time. Soon I get online. No problem, Adriano. Take your family time. Because after a race or two, I'm probably going to dip myself. It's time for me and Candace to hang out for today. We've had an opposite schedule, so. Cybot, don't let me forget to add you. I want to make sure. Wait. You already take her to a ride? Oh, I'm ready to take her for a ride. Let's go take her for a ride, buddy. Clutch woke drive, bro. Clutch Keenan. Never seen you in the chat, so I'm honestly going to protest and not drive until Clutch Keenan's out of the chat, okay? How about that? How do you like them apples, Clutch Keenan? I listen to no man. All right, I'm going to go for a drive, though, fun fact. That's because I want to, not because he told me to. You're not going to dominate me, buddy. Get your own sim. Skirt, skirt. All right, boys. I mean, the thing is, we're going to do this, and it's literally going to have the race come up. So that's why we were waiting. Okay, Beast. Perfect. Come on. Now, there is a new hybrid system, and I don't know how to use it yet. Skr, skr. Made the pass. All right, but the race is about to start. Qualifying has begun. Big Rex ahead. Let's get it on it. Let's get it on it. I was hoping for some air. But that, I'll take that. That's good enough. I'll take it. It's good enough. All right, boys. So the race is about to begin. Let's go ahead and hop in this bad boy. Race. Join race. It'll be fun. We've done some AI races, but I don't have a high enough license to do the Indy cars in any ranked capacity. So this will be a lot of fun to see how this goes. This is a rookie lobby, so it might... Oh, dude, my phone just got obliterated, thrown on the ground. So that's cool. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Me and Noah did a race the other night with some AI, and it did not go according to plan at all. An AI came out of the pit, hit the grass, and wrecked, and then was in the dead center of the track, floored it, and then I hit him. There was nowhere for me to go. It was really frustrating. How's the car feeling so far? So far, it's good. I didn't notice. I would say the steering was a little bit light, but I think my force feedback was slightly turned down, to be honest with you. I think that might be the issue. So let's go into here, head engineer. Let's check that out. I feel like my force feedback is not where I want it, to be completely honest. Force feedback? Oh, no, it's plenty high. But we'll add a little bit more. We'll go up to 17. How about that? I kind of like the feeling. I kind of like the feeling of having to work for a turn. You know what I'm saying? Let's give that a go, Mr. Head Engineer. Clutch Keenan, FFS. I don't even know what FFS means. Speak speaking Latin to me, buddy. You're speaking pig Latin. Mr. P, if you see a PC in the trash or abandoned outside, pick it up for me, please. I will. I will say that's also a pretty... I don't know if I've ever seen that, to be honest. Why don't you look on Facebook Marketplace? That could be a solid spot. Okay, I might have turned the force speed back up a little higher than it needs to be. But we're going to try it out. So this is practice. There's only 30 seconds left, but you know what? It'll at least give us a... Oh, fuck me. I think the force feedback might be a little higher than I need it to be. So we might bring that down to 15. I might even go 14. It's significantly higher than it was. To be honest, it might have been perfect before. The only thing that stinks about Indy cars is it's really hard to wreck these things in like a fun way where you go flying up over the berm. All right, so let's go back into our settings, Mr. Head Engineer. What do you think I should have the force feedback to? What are we thinking here? If you detect it, it tells you it should be at a 2, and that is ridiculously low. We're not doing that. So we'll go back up to 13. I think that's plenty. It's time to qualify, boys. So this is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're doing an unranked IndyCar race. It should be a ton of fun. No idea what to expect, but I'm really excited to find out how it goes. We got 5 seconds penalty for illegal overtake. Yeah, honestly, that's okay. That's okay. I was going out of the pits at practice. No big deal. I do agree 14 should be enough. I think so too. I think 14 should be solid. Because honestly, it did feel good before. It's just you were playing head engineer, and I really wanted it to be like where you were helping with inputs. So let's give it a go. We'll see if that did it for us, boys. All right, so the first lap is always a practice lap. Second lap is going to be the official lap, and we'll get the green flag. And you get 2 laps for qualifying. So let's get some speed here. That second lap should be our fastest lap. So we're going 2:23 across the finish line there. First lap. And I'm not lifting unless I see the checkered or God. So we're full throttle right now. We're 227, 228, 229. Come on. 221, 222, 223. Oh, we're going much faster across the checker here. 225. We haven't lifted yet. We won't need to. 226, 227, 228, 229. Oh, I wanted to hit 230, but we didn't make it there. All right, 222, 223, 224. See where that has us. Devastating, boys. Devastating. I was really hoping for more. The only thing I was curious of is, should I have changed my trim out to qualifying trim? Because honestly, that's the only thing that I didn't do that I meant to do. But that's okay. We qualified 8th place, so we'll see how it goes. There's plenty of race for us to be able to make up some moves there. But that is the end of qualifying. We'll see how it goes. Simply lovely. The car goes as smooth as butter. Keep pushing. We tried our best. We got 8th. The only thing, like I said, that I could have done different is if I put it in a qualifying trim before I did that. I just forgot. Because normally a lot of these cars, there's not a whole lot of it. Like, you don't really change out a whole lot. You kind of just leave it as it is. With the Indy cars, you can change it out to a different trim, and that it helps pretty substantially. So only Gavin is here. No Nick, no Noah, no CLS. Kyle Busch, well, maybe now that's true, but they were all here at one point or another. In fact, you're just now joining us. You weren't here. So where the hell were you is the question. But it's good to see you, Kyle. Thank you for joining us today. I'm just doing my job. Thank you, Cybot. Appreciate you, brother. Good to see you again. I still can't believe I've never seen you in the chat before. You're new, aren't you? So far, you're good vibes. You were on iRacing? No, you weren't. You don't have iRacing. I don't believe you. How much power does a quality trim make? I don't know, but the top end is way faster. I don't know really what it does different. It also gives you a little bit less fuel, so the car's lighter. So I don't know what exactly the differences are necessarily. All I know is the cars can go significantly faster. And that's true even in real IndyCar. They have a qualifying trim. They also are allowed to go, they don't limit them. But we could try it after this. We could go do a test run and see what it thinks. It thinks, I mean, it does. All right, let's go back up here. Who are all these people, Kyle? Clutch Keenan, 11. We were close. We were close. We did 14. I do think I could probably turn it down slightly, though. I still feel like it might be a little high. I think I should have just left it where it was in the beginning, to be completely honest. I don't know what I had it set to. I think it was 12. See, strength at 12 says 27 newton meters. So I don't know. We're gonna go back to 12. I think that's where it was. 12. Perfect. Grid. Either way, it'll at least be close enough to where we're fine. You know what I'm saying? Envy Lava Lucia. You were saying hi earlier. Thank you for saying hi. It's good to see you. If you see us, because I'm broke. Well, I figured you were just trying to save some money on the PC when you said that, Mr. P. Kyle. Yes? How you been? Good. How about you, man? There we go. There we go. Michael Thomas Motorsports. Kyle, do you have NASCAR 25? Dude, we should play NASCAR 25 if you have it. I have it. I think it'd be fun to do that with a controller. One of these streams, maybe we all hop on NASCAR 25 and do a NASCAR 25 stream. If you have it, Michael, I'll play with you. Mr. P, because Formula 1 and IndyCar are oddly similar for some reason, so I expect a power increase for quality trims. It definitely has a power increase. I don't know if that's why these guys beat me so much. I didn't look at their times, to be honest with you, but if they were beating me by several seconds, I would imagine they're in a quality trim. Yes, I do. IndyCar is better than F1. You're learning. You're learning, Kyle. I agree. I had some buddies over last night. They tried out the sim, and I told them IndyCar is more fun. They couldn't drive the Indy cars to save their life, but the F1 cars they were able to drive no problem. I wrecked Kyle Busch in a career mode. That's hilarious. I agree. I'm starting to warm up to IndyCar. Thank you, Kyle Busch. Like I said, just the more you watch it, the more you're going to love it. The more you watch it, the more you'll love IndyCar. So we're going to do an IndyCar race right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do the IMS, Indy Motor Speedway. It looks like there's 20 laps. This should be a pretty fun race. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea what to expect. It's a rookie lobby, so anything could happen. We ended up qualifying 8th. And like I said, there is hybrid. I have not figured out how to run the hybrid yet. So hopefully one of these days we can figure that out. It's not going to be today. But we'll see what happens. Tony Stewart is coming to the Truck Series next year in the 14. Is that true? Is that true? He's going to the Cup Series? That's kind of wild. I thought he was dialed into the drag racing right now. I mean, Tony's a legend. He really is. All right, boys. So let's see how this goes. 20 lap race. That's a decently long race. It's a decent amount of time. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just saying, oh, I can't read the chat now. We're getting too close to the start, boys. So all the comments from here on out we'll read at the end of this. But we got 20 laps. We're about to go green. Wish us luck. Let's see how this goes. Interesting. That was very bizarre. That was a weird start, but that's okay. We'll get sucked up into that draft any second now. There it is. Probably shouldn't have downshifted there, but we did. We almost got tapped by that dude. Both those cars went wide. If you see my tachometer blinking blue, that means you're in an insane draft. You're going so fast, which is awesome, but it's also risky. Another car wrecked. All right. We gotta stay in this draft here. Probably shouldn't have let off as much as I just did. Beautiful pass by the car behind. I'm not going to make it that easy for him. He's going to have to duel it out. I was able to take that flat out. Me and Mr. Army are going back and forth. It's going to be really hard to catch the cars in first through third with a battle like this going on. Bro. That was an insanely nice pass by that dude. U.S. Army ended up hitting the wall. So now he's gone, which is good. I was really worried about that dude. He was getting a little too sketchy. Bro, that was crazy. So we just got our nose hit. That car just did not want us to pass, so he went left and right, and he took us out. We have no front wing, so we have to go pit. So we see Carl again. Carl, I hate you. Actually, that was Nicholas, wasn't it? That was Nicholas. So let's go back into the pits, fix our car up. And we might try to get some revenge, if I'm being totally honest with you. We're not going to be the bigger person. This is an unranked race. So what do I have to lose? That was really stupid. I was going way too fast into that. But we're good. We made it through without any speeding in the pit. So that's a little frustrating. We had a really nice race up until that. He was trying to block, and he successfully blocked. He destroyed our wing. But we'll see if that works out for him in the long run. All right, so let's take a look here. So we had contact with 18. So that's who it was, the 18 car. Let's get out there, boys. Oh, bro. Bro. Sorry, I was like not even paying attention to where I was driving, and then we just went off the track. So that's really cool. That's really cool, boys. Okay. Let's try to dial in. This isn't our best IndyCar race. I'm still having fun though. This is a really fun car, really fun track. And we'll see if we see the 18 car again. If we do, we will hate him. If we don't, that's okay too. So let's dial in. We got a long way to go. We're currently 11th place. Anything could happen. I kind of want to slow up a little bit if I'm being totally honest with you. Because if I can, I would imagine he's in the group. Because the next car behind me is in first place. So if first place is back there, then surely the dude who just did that to be in fourth place is also back there, right? It is him. Nicholas is in third place right now, and we will not let that slide. We're getting revenge. It's been decided. I'm getting revenge. I'm sorry, boys. Don't be mad at me. Things happen. But we're not going to let him get a top 3 whenever he took us out like he did. He straight up cock-blocked us, went left, right, as soon as he knew it. There's nowhere I could go. I had the draft, so he knew that was going to happen. The question is, why is the car ahead going so slow? I mean, I'm like not even, I'm going 200 miles an hour right now. I don't know why he's going so slow, but that's okay. So there's lap 8 of 20 so far. We're in the top 10, which is actually hilarious. All right, so the 18 car is now in second place. I don't know how that car is going that slow. It's actually insanity. So we got to start flooring it. That is how you get revenge in iRacing, ladies and gentlemen. It felt very nice. Felt very good. Go ahead, 18. Say something in the chat. Say something in the chat. Let's go back and watch what happened to us and why we had to get revenge. Okay. It was lap... What lap? I don't know why it always goes to somebody else, but let's go see. Let's go see. There it was. I think it's this move right here. Devastating. It doesn't look as bad as it felt, though. I will say that. Because I was going to go to the left, and then he cut me off, and then I went to the right, and then he still cut me off. But in the moment, it felt like a lot more. But it doesn't matter. That's why we had to get revenge. It is what it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, okay? It felt good in the moment. It had to happen, all right? Good to know. How much power do these cars make on average? These cars have 850 horsepower at the max whenever they're using the hybrid system. But they're a ton of fun, dude. These cars are so much fun. IMS is just special because it's an oval. The road courses is where these cars are so much fun. They're really hard, but they're a freaking blast. I don't know, but ask Bohr, he's a nerd with IndyCar. Yes, that's what it is. That's the answer. That's the final answer. They are awesome. So I think they're around like 750 or 60. I don't know. 850 is where they max out, though, I believe. Let's go look at the chat. Let's see what happened while I was gone. I saw a bunch of stuff coming through in my peripheral vision. All right, let's see. Where do we end off? I'm starting to warm up Indy. Okay, that's where we were. So Tony Stewart, you were saying, is coming back to IndyCar. I don't know. Or not IndyCar. You said Tony Stewart's coming back to truck racing, which would be kind of sick. Okay, it's not confirmed yet. I was going to say I haven't heard that yet, but I'd be kind of surprised because of how much money he's putting into drag racing, to be honest with you. That seems like an interesting move, but maybe he will. It doesn't make sense to me, but maybe. Watch it be the most random driver like Mark Martin or Danica Patrick. I doubt it's Danica Patrick, if I'm being honest. I doubt it's Danica Patrick. Mark Martin would be kind of lit, but I doubt it's him too. You know who it could be is, what if it was, he's Cletus's buddy. Why can I not think of his name right now? He's helping Cletus get into NASCAR, kind of. I can't think of his name right now. This is really going to bug me. I can't think of his name. Does anyone know who I'm talking about? Watch it be the most random driver. Good luck. I doubt Mark Martin. He's too old. He's way too old. And I doubt Danica because I don't think she even cares, dude. I think she's retired and happy with it. My dude, are you doing the Tricky Triangle? We were not doing the Tricky Triangle, Steve. That was Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tricky Triangle is fun. In fact, I was at Pocono earlier this year for a NASCAR race, and I have a Pocono Tricky Triangle hat. Fun fact. This is Indy, Steve Fox. Thank you, Michael, for telling him. But only left turns. It's true. They only have left turns at Indy. Now, they do have they have a really fun, test drive. Test drive. We'll go to Delara. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. They do have an Indy track where it's like the road course version, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't raced this in a long time, but I might just do some test laps on this. Road course. This is the road course. So I went to the road course last year, actually. I didn't make it to the 500 last year, but I did make it to the road course. It was a really fun time. All right, let's take a look at the comments here. Let's keep it going. Every oval is different. That's exactly right. There's only left turns in ovals. I don't really understand what you could mean by that. Every oval is different, but you're always turning left in an oval. It's a circle. I don't know what else to tell you. So that's oval racing. Pocono has 3 turns. I guess that's okay. I guess that's technically an oval. It has 3 turns, but you're still turning left every single time. How did you think this was Pocono? I will say the Tricky Triangle looks totally different than this. They also drive completely different. But no, that was Indianapolis. We'll give him a pass. It looked like, I got to buzz my dude. My bad. Yeah, let Steve go, okay? He's just having a good time, okay? It's Sunday, for crying out loud. We've gotten a win in a while. We have not gotten a win in a while, but it's because we're doing all new racing disciplines, so that's to be expected. You're not going to have that happen. I mean, I guess you could get very lucky. Right now, I'm focusing on SR scores, so we've really just can not even worry about it, if I'm being honest. I've only worried about just getting the races through and clean. That one, obviously, I didn't because that was an unranked race. My dude, are you at the Tricky Triangle? This is Indy, Steve. Oh, I got to scroll down here. I love pick gun noises in games and in real life, like Iowa Speedway and WWTR. Too bad NASCAR made it a lug nut. It looked like there might have been 3 turns. I got to buzz my dude. We haven't gotten a win in a while. Hopefully we get another one this week. Maybe in Draft Masters. I haven't done any Draft Masters because I'm just waiting for the season promotion. I guess, if I'm being honest, we probably could do one because I still have enough safety points. But I figured we'd wait until we get a C-class license to do any more oval. I mean, Kyle, you're a part of the stream, so I don't know what you're confused by. We went to sports car. So we went from a rookie to a D-class license this past week in sports car. That was our focus. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm an F1 fan, but I've respected IndyCar drivers as much as F1. So all IndyCar races happen at ovals? No, Mr. P. It's not all ovals. There's race tracks like this. So IMS, they have 2 races in the month of May. In early May, they do the road course. At the end of May is when they do the Indy 500. And then they do street courses. They do ovals. They do all sorts of different stuff. But no, they do a lot of street courses too in IndyCar. I love how it does that to me. No, you should watch NASCAR. It's not as bad as people say it is, but watch NASCAR 2000 races, not the newer ones. Well, yeah, I grew up watching those, buddy. So 850 horsepower. Is there a BOP what do you mean by BOP regulation? Not sure. GTDS01. Hola. Hola, mi amigo. Boar, have you done a Daytona road? I don't know if we have, to be honest with you. I don't know if we have or not. All right, we're all caught up on comments. So now let's go ahead and try. I haven't done a lap here in a long time, but I kind of want to do it now that we were talking about it. I was never all that great at it, but it was a lot of fun. This turn right here is tricky whenever you're going full speed. I tend to go off, but let's give it a go. Okay. Okay. I can't believe we didn't spin that. I don't remember this at all, so give me a little bit of grace here. We're going to try to give it a go. I've driven on this part in real life. Because whenever you're going into the area that we watched the race, I thought it was the first one there. That was really confusing, kind of. But dude, I love IMS. This is not at all what I remember it being, by the way. Okay, this part I remember. This right there is a part I definitely had issues with. Then you go full out. Then you're going to go really, really fast. Full out. And then you have that sharp turn where we came out of the pits. I've been in that pagoda. No big deal. I got a black flag. Stop and go, cutting the course. Okay, so we made a wrong turn somewhere. I was going to say, it's easy to do on this track. It wants me to go back to the pits, but I ain't doing that. I don't know where I would have cut the course, but I definitely did somewhere. Are you supposed to turn here? So no, you're not supposed to turn there. So I did do it right. So I don't know where I cut a course. But this is the road course at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's a lot of fun. Is that where I was supposed to go? Is that where I cut the course? Bro, I don't know this track at all. So let's get out of this. You get the idea. There's road courses in IndyCar. They're a lot of fun to watch. They're really fun to watch. In fact, I think Graham Rahal might have got pole position at the... oh, you know what? That might have been 2 years ago. I don't think it was last year. Because I think it was Alex Palou that did it. Actually, you know what? Graham did get it last year. Graham got pole last year at this track. It's just Alex Palou ended up winning that race. All right, let's take a look. They also race at Watkins Glen. No, I wish they did, Mr. P. I would go to that race in a heartbeat. I think they used to race at Watkins Glen. I don't know why they don't. Let's go to Watkins Glen on a test run. Let me show you how fun it is with the Indy cars at Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen International Cup. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm kind of annoyed that they don't, because that would be such a fun race to go to. I would love to go to a race at Watkins Glen, even if it was an IMSA race or something. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's take a look here. We're losing track of the comments here again. Okay, I see a marathon of that. Looks like there's one more time. Okay, scrolled too far, I think. No, maybe not. It's probably easier to do it on the computer because I can just scroll. All right. Where were we? No, you should balance of performance. This is one of my favorite IndyCar road courses in iRacing besides Watkins Glen. So, Kyle, do you actually have iRacing? I didn't know that until just today. If you have iRacing, why have we never raced together? I wish iRacing let the old Indy cars have AI. I mean, you can do it in the new ones, though. So what does that matter? Indy also races Watkins Glen. Mr. P again. I wish they did. They don't. It's really devastating. Texas Motor Speedway, they don't race there either. Do they? I don't think they do. No, there's a race in Texas, but it's not the Motor Speedway. And I don't know why Honestly, we need more Northeast races. There's nothing my way, like for IndyCar. It's actually really frustrating as an IndyCar fan. All right, let's see. In Chicago and Detroit street courses, those, yep, exactly. I was thinking about going to the Detroit race. Chicago, too, would also be fun. Street courses, too. IndyCar reminds me of a 1GP. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, the street car races are so fun to watch on TV. I'm not a big fan of going to them because you just can't really see a whole lot. I like going to the tracks, so any track race I think is a lot of fun. But look how fun this would be if this was an IndyCar race at Watkins Glen. I have no clue why they don't have one. Doug Bowles, the president of IndyCar, was talking about doing something in the Northeast. But dude, watching a Watkins Glen race in IndyCar would be so much fun. I mean, tell me that wouldn't be an awesome race. That's the first lap right there. Tell me that wouldn't be an awesome race to watch. These cars are just so much fun, and on this track, it works perfectly together. There'll be so many fun places to watch passes happen here. The drivers would probably love it. I would love it as a guy in the Northeast. Ooh. That was close. Oh, I might have got some wing damage there. It didn't say anything, but I think I might have. I mean, this course is literally perfect for IndyCar. I literally have no clue why they don't do this track. Dude, this track is so much fun. I might do an AI race at Watkins Glen. I mean, tell me that wasn't awesome. I feel like that's so much, as a driver, it's a ton of fun. So I don't know why we don't have a Watkins Glen race. It needs to happen, boys. Dang, our pit is all the way down at the back here. Come on. You guys were talking about liking the sound effects. I'll give you some sound effects here. Try to do a cool burnout and end up crashing it. All right. Indy also reads Watkins Glen. Again, no, they don't, unfortunately. Do plus social anxiety? Kyle Busch. What are you trying to say? Yes, plus I have social anxiety. I don't so long and no one makes conversation with me. Yeah, what the heck? Are you guys dead? Is the chat dead right now? Did the chat die on us? All right, well, that's okay. Maybe that's the end of the stream here then. The chat's dead. You boys don't want to talk anymore. That's the fun part of this, is we basically just hang out and talk. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers, so feel free to be a part of the journey. We're doing a giveaway on Wednesday. If you haven't already, put it on your calendar. 7 p.m. is when we're going to start it. That's Eastern time. I don't think I have any more racing in me tonight. I think I'm going to go hang out with my wonderful fiance. We're going to watch some TV, maybe watch a Christmas movie. That sounds pretty fun to me. And I think that's going to be our night, boys. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, Kyle.